DK will kill your tower. That's one of the big upsides from him. As long as he's hit level 6, he can kill a tower on his own if you give him just a couple of minutes.
It sounds exactly the same to me, but we'll see if maybe on stream. Oh, actually,
Brilliant.
Equal is in trouble. He eats a frostbite. There's a dust.
Really bad.
We'll try to debug it in just a second. The Grave Chill comes through. He's still alive, and the dust is almost expired. It's only a quarter through. Another frostbite hits, and that will be a first blood for Rise.
Our running is generally both of them quite enjoy their XP and their gold. I mean, CM not traditionally, but you know, in the more recent patches, she's gone for a lot of Midas rushes, and that's what Equal's positioning has been like. The problem is he's walked into Sentry wards.
Yeah, very well placed Sentry. Unicorn is very low, actually. One more hit, and Windrunner will get that kill. Next Gizzy is on the board. They kill off the opposing carry, but there's a frost.
That hero is the most likely one to take the lane. Queen of Pain's actually gone back to base and TP'd in, so she's not doing as well as you might expect in this lane. I mean, where she's still massively out farming him, but she's not having the best times as far as runes go and such, just because. Oh,
another trade. No, no problem. We have the camera on it. It's they pulled off the gank on Windrunner. Crystal Maiden was hiding.
Actually pressuring Mantis here. He's got him in. Mantis
I think he got him.
Time lapse. He's gonna go down.
Yeah, Clockwork lands a kill on Weaver, so excellent play from Ace. Doesn't actually even use the hook shot, but he was consistently... Oh, actually, he needs to use his regeneration rune to escape here, but there's nothing coming in from Amazing. He does land one melee. Meanwhile, Wadafaka brought down in the middle by a rotation finally from, actually, Unicorn and Rise. So 2 quick kills, and all of a sudden, Mouz really taking control. At the beginning, Mantis was ahead, but now Unicorn is substantially ahead.
He might die here. Ace has got him. If he's going to cogs here, surprised he didn't cogs then, although...
Gets hit by a shackle shot.
Out here. He's pretty tanky.
Astral Spirit coming through the cogs as well, but he gets slept as well as hit by bugs, and that'll be enough for Weaver to finally get his revenge. Mantis is on the board.
Their only chance at this point, considering currently Crit is going to be being attacked by Mantis here, but he's actually going to go aggressive here. This is really surprising, and well, with the help of Exist, they take out the Weaver. This is bad for next KZ.
Absolutely. Losing this Weaver again and again, especially after going Midas first, actually exists in equal trading blows. The Queen of Pain goes down, and so does the Bounty Hunter. Track's still up on the Visage, who now is forced to just duel it out with Reeves at a very, very inferior health perspective. Reeves using Wind Run, still trying to chase Crit. Are the stuns going to come out from the Familiars? No, they're still on cooldown, and that'll be a double kill for the Windrunner. So the one good news, I guess, is that Windrunner is doing well. Everything else is a disaster.
Not cooldown, sorry, animation on the Echo Stomp, and anybody with any speed whatsoever is going to avoid it on the mid lane, though.
Frostbite, and Wadafaka's in a lot of trouble. They land his Echo Stomp, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to get brought down. At the same time as Clockwork, no track was available for that, I don't believe. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Unicorn actually just destroyed Mantis, because Mantis...
Queen of Pain is pressuring another. The Visage is now helping out as well, although he might go down here, but I think he's going to be okay with the help coming in.
It's a kill attempt, but Exist is here. The Orchid already out on Mantis. He eats a Soul Assumption as well, and the hook shot from Ace. They find the kill on Crit with a track. Mantis actually buying back and time-lapsing. That'll get them the kill on Exist. Have next KZ managed to turn this around? A double kill so far for Clockwork. The Visage Birds are hitting Mantis as well. He's extremely low. He does not have time-lapse. He gets cogsed in. Ace still running away. Mantis gets hit by the cogs. Another hit would kill him. He gets magic wanded, so he manages to live for now. Ace still in trouble. He's tracked as well. The birds are here. 1 stun, 2 stuns. Clockwork still alive. Wadafaka here to mop up. 1 more hit will finally do it. They kill the Clockwork. The trade-off is that actually Windrunner gets brought down by the Queen of Pain. Another buyback. Next KZ in desperation mode as Clinks is just backdooring them effectively in the bottom. Unicorn
to use Searing Arrows on towers, which is very, very powerful indeed. Something he's really underrated for.
He's a DD room, but he's found himself under a Sentry Ward. Ace actually hits his own teammate, but it doesn't even matter. He's already killed Reeves. Wadafaka is the next target. The DPS from this Clinks is incredible, but Echo Stomp will stop it for the time being. They find the kill on Dragon Knight. There is a track up on Clinks. The bug might eat him to death. He's chewed down by Weaver's the Swarm, but Mantis eats a stun. Ace trying to escape out of the fight right now. It's a 1-for-2 trade so far, so next KZ, even with the track, there's the other Orchid. Mantis is in trouble. He gets hit by the ultimate. That's a dead bug.
He's just gone.
Amazing was trying to deny him, I think.
Yeah, they even didn't bother putting any more down.
Wadafaka, he's smoked over here. We've got Amazing and Reeves as well. They're going to try to bait with Mantis, potentially try to get people to jump on the Weaver. Here comes Wadafaka. He can't land it in time. The blink comes out. He is on top of Rise, throws out the Dragon Breath, but he's just immediately warded off. Mantis already eating the Orchid hit. He's taking so much damage. The Soul Assumption comes out. Will Soulburn be enough? No, he manages to time-lapse just in time. The second Orchid comes through, and now Unicorn XO is here. He's executing players. 2 players already going down. It's a double kill for for Queen of Pain, and next KZ will call the GG, their first loss in StarLadder. And I guess who impressed you most on Mouz this game? Was it that off-lane Clockwork that just dominated, or...?
This few days, this is not the sort of stuff that I had, to be honest, expected from them, because they played very, very...
Stupid. Oh, he steals S4's haste rune, and he's actually on top of S4 now. He's doing a lot of damage. Another Quills comes through. S4 could be in trouble. He has to find the right time to orb. He's going to orb across at extremely low health. Forced to use Salve. Still getting chased by this Bristleback. S4 is extremely low. Ace doesn't have any more mana, but S4 is going down. It's a first blood.
Oh my god, that is perhaps at the moment.
Yeah, surprisingly. They're getting far less out of the jungle. I mean, Shadow Demon is a fairly poor jungler, and you can see AGM is struggling to get these creeps down, currently having a duel with the Hellbear Smasher. Meanwhile, Mouz are smoked up. Here comes Crit. The lift is already out on Loda. He takes a Fade Bolt to the face, Frostbite as well, and the Bristle God goes to work. Actually, the last hit comes for Crystal Maiden, but... Bulldog actually dying 1v1 in the bottom, but here's S4 going to trade off against Hestejo, and he does get the kill on Storm Spirit. That's a critical beginning of the snowball for Puck. And
he has the purge, which is nice.
Here's Hestejo. They've pulled Loda already. Ace is on top of him, and there's just no way for Luna to even ult. She's had her ultimate for minutes and has not used it in either engagement because she simply doesn't have the time. Now Ace is under tower, though. He could get picked off. He's going to try to TP out. He doesn't make it. Disruption from EGM at perfect timing just when he comes back. And this Bristleback is definitely dead. That'll be a critical kill for them. S4 is in trouble now. The Puck taking a lot of damage. He has phase shift in just 1 second, but the auto attack will bring him down. He just uses the orb to deal some damage. The crack comes out, but it won't actually split Hestejo. He's able to walk away as Storm Spirit, or is he? Ake is chasing him. He gets the Grave Chill off. Hestejo is very low on mana, only has 2 magic wand charges, but can Alliance actually chase Ake? Is so slow. That nerf actually doing a lot of work, and Visage forced to walk away as he takes an unstable concoction.
Absolutely ridiculous, especially when you're working with some very, very high burst damage heroes, things like the Visage, things
oh
like
no. Oh, actually, nice Dream Coil, but S4, he will orb out. He was stuck under a Sentry Ward, but it looks like actually Eclipse coming out from Loda already. Hits on Exist, the Earth Splitter as well. Is this Alliance's opportunity? A Soul Assumption, but 2 already down. Loda dies, Bulldog dies, and Ake dies. So Mouz Sports, even in an opportunity for Alliance, S4 trying to TP out. It looks like he will make it. The Crystal Nova comes out, not the Frostbite, so they allow the Puck to live, but still...
Joy being in, she takes a lot of harass, but in the meantime... Rise, you are very dead.
Yeah. Crystal Maiden getting caught out a little bit in the very dangerous section where all of Alliance are basically bodyguarding Loda as he ancients. So, very easy kill. A nice kill, honestly. I think a support got it. No, Bulldog got it, who honestly has been struggling a little bit as well. Meanwhile, Hestejo gets silenced up. Nice Waning Rift and Orb timing from S4. That's a much more important kill, even though Storm Spirit finishes the Orchid and Malev. That favors. I feel like because Loda's still looking for his major items, Mouz have to be more happy about that. Meanwhile,
yeah, Mouz are going to be a little bit less concerned, I feel.
Exist gets hit with the Soul Catcher, Puck dealing a ton of damage to him. He's trying to get his stun off. He gets it on EGM, who actually gets one-shot by the stun. Poor Shadow Demon. And S4 forced to flee as well. Bristleback getting stunned up by those familiars, but Ake taking a lot of damage already. It looks like that'll be a kill. The Stolen Lucent Beam will actually be the final hit there. And S4, he's getting chased by Bristleback as well. Very low. Needs to orb out. Will Ace select chasing under the tier 2 tower? It looks like no.
He has Blink now up on S4. Down to this 2. He's going to die real quick.
Wow. In an instant, and actually Alliance forced to cancel a TP from EGM because there simply was no point. S4 was unsavable, and Mouz
really have the heroes who, right now, even with the mech on the Alchemist, who can actually engage in a 5-on-5 fight. Hestejo here might go on EGM his DD rune, but
there's an entire team here, though.
Situation for him.
Soul Catcher, Waning Rift, and he's already dead. Ace takes a lot of damage as well. He's going to pop BKB and try to make something of a fight that honestly is looking really grim for Mouz already. The Freezing Field comes out from Rise, doing a lot of damage. He'll kill Ake. EGM in trouble as well. Rise is just going ham. He throws out the Frostbite, taking a lot of damage from Familiars, though, and probably not worth it in the end. They use a BKB charge, they lose the Storm and CM, all they get is a Visage. Alliance tries to trap Mouz in a bad initiation. I wonder if Mouz knows just how much Alliance is aware of the play that they're about to make. Bulldog, however, getting a little bit caught out, lifted up with the Telekinesis, already taking some damage. Here's Ace on top of him. S4 jumps in with the Waning Rift. The Eclipse already comes out. Storm is on the ground. Exist is taking a lot of damage. Loda trying to duel the entire team. He's very low. Ace is chasing him. Bristleback is trying to do his best job. The Quills will take it. Meanwhile, the fight continues. Crit actually escaping. He steals Dream Coil and uses it to great effect. Rubik's still up. Alliance have 4 down already. S4 is going to have to phase shift. He dodges the Unstable Concoction. He needs to get the blink out. He goes to the east, and it looks like at least S4 will make it out of this fight. The Acid Spray not on the target to actually kill him. But all they trade is a Storm Spirit, and how did they avoid losing any more heroes than that? That was
about 3,900 gold. Just thrown away, and Alchemist is going crazy aggressive here versus 3. Apparently he can just push them all back.
Hestejo's here, but again he uses nearly all of his mana pool. He actually eats a Shadow Demon Purge to the face. He's BKB just to get out of this. Here's the Eclipse coming out from Loda, but it's on 2 players who are both in BKB, and Ace is going to turn this right around. Hestejo is still alive. He drops down. There's the stun out on Loda. The stolen Eclipse comes through. It's hitting Bulldog. Now it's hitting EGM. Crit is taking control of this game from the support Rubik position. EGM will drop to another hit from Ace, so it's a 1-for-1 so far. Not tremendously favorable for Mouz Sports, except for the fact that they also managed to destroy the tower. And they also know that they don't...
He's got a full Aghanims now, so he can basically constantly steal in these next couple of fights.
And Mouz have gone high ground. Even without the Aegis, they actually take the tier 3 tower very quickly, but Exist is stunned up. Could they get trapped here? Ace eats a couple of stuns. Meanwhile, Hestejo jumps in on S4. S4 is already down. Ake taking the stolen Eclipse right to the face, and Rubik is just taking control again. Loda is doing his best job, but he can't buy Butterfly just yet because he has to save his buyback, and unfortunately, S4 doesn't have buyback, as you mentioned. Ake doesn't have buyback, and Mouz takes a set of racks. Loda is buying out for the Butterfly because he knows it's dire straits right now. Amazing Echo Stomp on 4 from Bulldog. He does have the Earth Splitter available. He decides not to use it just yet because the team isn't there. They know that without S4, without Ake, they're just lacking a little bit as Mouz Sports knocks on their front door. They're going for a second set of racks. The tier 3 is dropping extremely quickly, even without any armor reduction for buildings. Mouz just have too much damage. Load of BKBs. Here comes the Eclipse from him, but he's just getting melted down. The Butterfly not making any difference. Ace is still alive, just hitting on Bulldog. It's 3 down. EGM now in trouble. 4 down. Only Ake is alive, and I think he's just going to watch as his team is possibly forced to concede against Mouz Sports with a stand-in.
This is really, really impressive play from Mouz Sports today. Alliance, they had a little bit of a bad game, a bad few games before, but they've been really bouncing back over the past couple of days, so this is a big win from them.
Oh my
S4's
god.
gonna jump in, but this is...
Oh my god, Crit stole... He stole a different spell and stole Eclipse again to reset the cooldown on his Eclipse.
That is really, really impressive play from the side of Mouz Sports. This is a well-deserved GG. Alliance, I think the real issue for them there was Puck bought out for a full side device before that fight and an immediate amount of damage. And you really want to be focusing as much pressure as you can during...
Nightmare. He's in a lot of trouble already. Ake's got the Frostbite available. They're going to chain it with the Frostbite, and here comes the dust from Loda. The pounce is coming momentarily. I believe Mag is so low they won't even need to use it. He's going to preserve the mana as actually Loda finds the last hit. They use 2 sentries and a dust, but could
farm up as fast, especially with these early levels of it, because the thing is it doesn't hit very hard until you have maxed out natural order as well. Oh.
That's the pounce.
It's the more times he's going to be hitting with those essence shift. If you get to a point where you think you're pretty much invincible in the game, then you can start going for a little bit more damage items, but for the moment he just wants HP.
S4 and Loda already bring down Vanscore. Resolution now in trouble. The Frostbite comes out. Loda has another pounce available. Resolution is down. Always What a Fly is down. Mag has joined the fray. He's just walking on out with that back into his Shadow Walk. I think it actually makes him almost more viable as a 1 because... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Always Wanna Fly is in a lot of trouble here. A nice stun from Resolution hits too, but Frostbite just in time from Ake. Excellent use of the range of that ability. Catches out the Visage, and that's another death for Always Wanna Fly.
Surprised he's managed to sort of power level recently, but I think he's going to die.
Dust on Mag. The pounce. He's in so much trouble. We'll even throw out a track. He doesn't manage to do it. It's Loda getting the kill. Uh-oh.
Really quite short enough.
Oh no.
Silent.
Fiend's Grip.
You're dead.
And they're just using the Bane as... I mean, Bane typically used as a lifestealer counter, and they're just... Every time they have the Fiend's Grip available, they... No, that has to be the first track kill they got in this game.
That's their first track kill, yeah.
That's bad when you have Bounty Hunter and you can't get tracks, but can they get more here? They need to be able to land track to actually catch up. Resolution is going around the back. He's going to land an Unstable Concoction, or at least try. Vanscore already taking tremendous damage from Loda. The Vengeful Spirit is dead. Ake takes a lot of damage. That'll be the second track kill. Loda is Shadow Danced up, though. He'll be able to escape this fight extremely easily by pouncing to the low ground. And still...
Do you really want to be here? This could be really
S4 is
bad
here
for
as
them.
well. But here comes Resolution. Is he going to land a big and stable concoction? It only hits on S4, but Bulldog just immediately brought down. The Earth Splitter will land on Silent. S4 has open wounds on him. Always want to fly. Probably going to drop these familiars down for the stuns. And now S4 is in trouble. He's just very tanky. He is tracked, though, however. He's going to try to deny himself on neutrals. No such luck. But Loda's here. S4 escapes. And Loda rejecting the team. He's actually pounced onto Mag. Here comes the stun from Alchemist. Doesn't even matter. Loda has already Shadow Dance Silent, killing Crystal Maiden extremely quickly, but the Fiend's Grip, long distance from EGM. Now they're wishing they hadn't used those familiar cooldowns as Silent drops again for the third time this game, and Loda still chasing Resolution. A very short unstable concoction just to get the Slark off his back. Meanwhile, Always Wanna Fly is in trouble, potentially. Loda, he just doesn't care. He's charging straight at them, uses the Dark Pact,
he's gonna
but
die into the tower,
unfortunately... yeah.
This is the issue with Slark.
Vampire is chasing him. Resolution needs to land the stun. It's going to go on S4, who lands a Breathe Fire on the entire team. Oh, and the perfect Nightmare from Enter God mode. S4 is going to reject a lot of damage. Resolution now stuck in Frostbite. Bulldog is here, bashes him down with the briefcase, and Vanscore now forced to run. An Urn effect ticking on him as he goes. The Astral Spirit chasing as well. Another Urn comes up. Will Astral actually hit? No, it doesn't. EGM looking for another Nightmare. They don't have... Actually, they do have high ground vision. Will he land it? Another Urn charge, the third. And that's actually going to kill Vanscore. No, he uses wand charges to survive it. Wow, Empire just getting run down the entire map, and this is the aggressive alliance we saw against Na'Vi, and the one that wasn't in evidence.
The game,
Ooh.
you've still got
Here
a
it comes. Blink in. They didn't know about the blink. EGM is already very low. He nightmares himself defensively. Ake walking away with the Ghost Scepter. They do get the Bane, but I'm sure they wanted more. Open wounds is on Bulldog. Silent is bashing him. They swap S4 into the fight, but he immediately uses a stun. Ake forced to buy back. Vanscore now in trouble. Loda's in the fray. Has the Lincoln Sphere completed. Always Want to Fly getting hunted by the Slark. That'll take him down. And Alliance turning this around again. Resolution is actually going to stun himself. Will Loda simply continue to chase? He doesn't quite see Resolution. It is night.
And even using the buyback, because their supports at this point are actually, we talked about this a few seconds ago, really rich.
Vanscore throws it out. Resolution really wants something. He blinks in. EGM denies the stable concoction, but he's still going to go down. The Bane gone again for the second fight in a row, but will they trade Silent, the Freezing Field, the damage from Dragon Knight? Yes! And that's 2 down. Venge and Lifesteal are dead, and that means Empire. They really don't have any way to contest the Roshan. Even more so, after Loda attempting to chew through Always Want to Fly, just needs a pounce. The perfect pounce comes through. Breathe Fire as well, and that's a double kill for Loda in this fight. 10-1-6 now for the Slark. But has he gone too far? Maybe not. He pounces out. And
in this context, because they're working against the Slark, they really need a Basher versus that, but then he's still not tanky enough. He needs, he needs a lot of items.
Loda is in. He's already pounced up on Mag. So Mag, he has actually stealthed Loda. The Lincolns will eat the unstable concoction, and Resolution's attempt at initiation will not work. Always Want to Fly being chased. A pounce will kill him off. Nightmare on Resolution. Silent is still inside, and his entire team is dying. Mag is going to go down. Venge already went down. EGM is the trade-off, but you can't just keep killing Bane. You need more. Silent dueling Loda and S4, not even close. And Resolution stunned up by another Dragon Tail. He will be the last to die, and it's a 5-for-1 trade. A calamity for Empire. Alliance is going to do the thing they do after every fight, win or lose, and take Roshan up, however, so they can still keep chasing. Uh-oh. Loda's close. Will he land the pounce? It's available in 1 second. No, he misses again. And Mag actually... Oh my god, Dark Pact. Okay, maybe not. No, they'll let him go. And Bounty Hunter makes it out. Pretty important. Meanwhile, S4 is isolated. The Eventual Spirit de-armor lands, so does the Acid Spray, and I think that means a dead S4. Soul Assumption helps that along the way as well. So they kill Dragon Knight unanswered so far, except for the fact that Silent is Fiend's Gripped on the low ground. Pounce lands as well as the Echo Stomp. He's in so much trouble. He's still leashed. Loda will get that kill. Bane is dropped already, but Vanscore, he will be dead. Always Want to Fly is pounced. He's leashed under his own tower, which offers the least protection I've ever seen a tier 3 tower offer, and Resolution just forced to leave the fight as well. Mag has a lifesteal inside of him. Loda, they're trying to bait him. They're trying to get him to overcommit, but it almost doesn't matter because dude is just too big.
Can he overcommit? I'm pretty sure he can fight in their fountain.
Oh,
this
my
is
God.
Very bad.
Resolution, everybody's dropping. Bounty Hunter can't stay in fights for more than a second. Loda, once again under the tier 3 tower. Slark doesn't care about towers. He blows up Silent with the help of Elder Titan. And this is insane. This hero seems pretty good, actually. I don't know.
This hero wasn't nerfed. GG. Slark is pretty good.
Slark is pretty
I
real.
said Slark was bad. I'm an idiot. Slark is really strong.
Tell me about Huskar.
The thing is, right, Huskar has no utility. He does one.
Darkseer. Wicked Sick is actually going to probably toss a very big unstable concoction on him. S4, he doesn't want to use his surge. He wants to... Oh my god, he stunned himself. S4 just jukes that momentarily. Actually, he could kill Alchemist. That stun was really costly. S4 surges forward, but Wicked Sick has used a salve, and of course, rank 1 Ion Shell can't actually cancel salve. So, well, again, Wicked Sick has rotated. Loda has a lot of stacks of Burning Spear. I think he's dead.
Best hero in the game. Best hero in the game.
Well,
oh my god.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
They're at a slight advantage, but not a huge one. Meanwhile, Wicked Sick is targeted by almost the entirety of Alliance. He's forced to flee the fight. Alchemist is taking a lot of damage, still has Battle Hunger running. I think he's going to die from it. He needs to throw out the stun if he can. Meanwhile, Tron is going to kill EGM's support Tiny, but he's out of mana completely. Actually, Weaver is in a ton of trouble now, and Big Num was taken down on the bottom by a rotation from, I believe, Lone Druid. So Weaver now forced to flee. He's got Orb of Venom. Typical builds just all over the place here, but Weaver's...
It'd probably be completely useless to me, because...
it's going to contain lots of H's and X's and A's, I believe. Tron taken down, though. There's the support Tiny coming into play. The very long disable from the Avalanche leads to an easy kill on Weaver, who, well, even a support Tiny. The same reason, here comes the long duration stun on Bulldog, though, with the Acid Spray, with the Nether Blast. I mean, once the Alch stun lands on you, if Pugna is within 5, Tron runs right into it, but Tiny, not quite enough burst at this point to deal with the Weaver. And the BKB, I think, is... Oh my god. That Crystal Maiden just got Crystal Dagoned.
Yeah, the problem with EGM is getting an armlet. Oh man. This is...
Wicked Sick is going to toss the stun on Loda. Loda doesn't realize that Big Num is here. Here comes the Nether Blast. He's now following up with Life Drain. Dagon just for the style points. Completely unnecessary. Alliance.
Who would have bet this would be the score?
Just Sick still sort of taunting them, but Wicked Sick might actually end up stunning himself. No, he gets the high ground stun onto EGM. Abaddon basically is just acting as a mobile observer ward for Alchemist to land his stuns. The Nether Blast will miss on EGM. He might make it out of this fight, or will he? Dagon, Life Drain, goodbye. Pugna's in the house, and he's making Aghanims. I thought this was a beacon.
Game plan. You know, fight early, get a mech, blow stuff up. Bignum has his ward down.
Pugna is
high
huge.
ground, guys.
Pugna is absolutely huge. He's
90
8-1 and
minutes
2.
in.
He's making Necro. So oh, nice vacuum, nice wall. The combo is in effect from Alliance, but Chomi is somehow still alive. Finally, the Aegis goes down, but Tron will pick up Ake. Alliance is in deep trouble. S4 is already bought back, but he's already kind of blown all his spells. Look at this vacuum cooldown. It's still not up for 13 seconds. So what is Darkseer doing after buyback? Well, he's Ion Shelling. He eats a stun. He's still in range of Life Drain. Big Num is just pushing S4 back into the fountain. This Rax is at half health. Will they continue? It looks like they want to. Another Nether Blast comes through. Wicked Sick is beating on it. So is Chomi. The Nether Ward is still alive. It looks like Alliance have at least been raxed, and this puts them very behind. Bulldog is doing his best. He's just constantly split pushing. He's already taken down a tower. He's going for another one, but they've already been raxed. This is barely a trade for Bulldog, frankly. In fact, the bear is very low. He's just going to try to take the tier 2 tower, even if he dies in the process. The bear is already down. Bulldog is just TPing. It looks like he will make it. There's no stun available. So a good escape from Bulldog. Some very excellent split pushing. In fact, he gets a bunch of towers, but they were raxed in that fight. Loda runs straight into the unstable concoction. Wicked Sick. Is he actually going to try to fight this? It looks like he's just going to screen for his team. Nice vacuum from S4. We just Sick uses his ultimate. Wicked Sick at this point. He realizes he's completely committed to this fight. Unfortunately, they lose the Alchemist and the Abaddon. Loda with the dunk. Can they actually chase more with it? No, everybody with the creeps. And now they're going for a wraparound smoke gank, and this is an opportunity. If Alliance can get a very big team fight, they actually, I think, have room to get back into this game. Oh, there's the vacuum on 3, the tiny toss as well. Wicked Sick is completely locked down. He will get his stun off. Bulldog is getting life drained. Ake, however, has a big freezing field, but it's not quite enough just yet. We just Sick using his borrowed time to survive, and they're getting picked off. S4 is down. Loda has bought back, but do the rest of them have buybacks? They do not. Nobody else has buyback. No buyback on Bulldog. He has a bear resummon for when he comes up, but that's in so long, I'm just not sure it's enough time. Not against Pugna, not against Huskar. I don't know. They're going for another one. Nether Blast, the ranged barracks will fall. They'll go for Mega something to stop this push from Uslick Gaming and their Atos Alchemist, their Dagon Pugna. Here's We Just Sick. He has borrowed time at procs, and that was a lot of Alliance's damage already. Mega Creeps are in play. Chomi doesn't care. Pluscar is dunking, and he can't... Bulldog can't kill him. Okay, he does die. But Bulldog is very low, has to leave. Tron is chasing him. The Geminate, the bug. Bulldog gets eaten by a swarm bug, and even though they get Weaver, Alliance is now down Mega Creeps. And they call GG.
I like how we just plugs himself at the end. They know they just put in a fantastic and innovative performance, I would say. This